Guess you wonder where I've been. I've been getting my life together. Anyway, welcome and welcome back to Curiously Curious the podcast. Yes, it's been a while. It's been a while. It has. Um, a lot has been going on, you guys. And I am so sorry that I have not been able to be consistent as I've wanted to be. But like I said, a lot has been going on. So I guess it's time to fill y'all in. Just a little bit though. Just a little bit. So, um, what's been going on with me? I've been in therapy, just trying to navigate through life because sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes it gets hard and you can't do it alone. And that's fine. It's good to have somebody that has an unbiased opinion helping you with different issues that you go through, giving you different techniques on how to cope and deal with whatever is going on in your life. So I'm not going to get into everything, but I will get into the main thing that kickstarted um, me needing to get back into therapy and just speaking with somebody about what was going on in my life. So last month, I had went through some harassment at my job or whatever. I had a coworker of the other race, if you know what I mean, come to my desk to drop off some mail. I made space for her. We jumping right into this, right? I made space for her to put the mail down on my desk. She put it down and was like, "Here goes some work. This should keep you working off the streets and out of jail." Excuse me? Keep me off the streets and out of jail? Y'all don't understand what it's like for an African American in the workplace to deal with people that you know are low key racist. To say things to you like that, and you supposed to keep your composure and carry on working for another man's dream just like it's another day. It was hard for me to deal with that because I know racism exists, but for somebody to just blatantly say some shit that they know is going to come across as I'm trying to put you down. Little do you know, I've never been on the streets, thank God, because that's not everybody's story. You feel me? I've never been to jail, thank God, because that's not everybody's story. Um, my mother has never been to jail. My mother is a nurse, well educated. Same here. Okay. Not no dropout. Graduated from high school, been to college. You don't know me. Number one. Number two, I should have known by the dusty, crusty wig that you wear every day that you have no class. My grandmother would never. You are old enough to be my daughter's great grandmother and my grandmother, but you would never be because we not the same, not the same caliber, not cut from the same cloth. Period. So dealing with that, it was just like I really didn't want to speak on it, but I have the right to, and not only that, dealing with that, but taking the right measures because they expect for us, because they feel like we so ghetto. They expect for us to go off and say things and do things that'll make us lose our job. But me, I did it the correct way. I went to HR, I let them know. Now, what HR did with that information, they let me know what time it was basically. I was told to look at it as she made a mistake and she's worked for them for 20 years and they need me to be productive. Basically, like, stop coming down here and get back to work. Like, we'll talk to her and just let it go. Like, she said it. We gonna say it was a mistake. Not only did she say it to me, but she said it in front of other coworkers, which they went to and they confirmed. The person that said it even confirmed with them, and they did nothing. So of course I had to go and take measures, beyond the workplace to make sure that it's handled. So I did what I was supposed to do in regards to that. But it's just hard. It's just hard living in this world where you would think that we would be past the things that are still occurring and things that are still happening. And we aren't. Our voices aren't being heard. Our feelings are not being considered. And we just live in an unfair world. So, me knowing all of this, I'm like, okay, let me get the tools that I need to be able to deal with this head on. Because not only did y'all not do anything about it, I have to see this person every day when I go to work. Y'all see what happened in Kentucky. Somebody went up into their job and shot it all up. These are things that I consider, like, that I have to worry about. I don't know what's on people's mind. And so I had to get in a headspace where I'm like, okay, we're going to deal with this. We're not going to worry about what could happen and stuff like that. But it's scary. It's scary because you don't know what people will do. And so that's what I've been dealing with personally, been going through that. So I've been speaking to my therapist, just trying to navigate through life, and I've been dealing with some other things. And the crazy thing about it is how I know it's the devil. This happened on the same day, which marked the 3-year anniversary of my father's death. So the shit really broke me down. Not necessarily what she said, because I know who I am. I know who I am. And I know that she doesn't know. And that's all good. But it broke me down because I'm like, people are so insensitive about the things that they say and the things that they do. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, at that old age, this is the energy that you want to give off, not knowing if the Lord is going to call you shortly. Like, this is how you want to live your days, not knowing like when you're going to be called, because she's very old. I mean, this is an older lady, and the passive part of me, and I'm working on that. My boyfriend said I'm very passive. The passive part of me wanted to let it go, like, oh, she old, whatever. That's how old people do. But no, the point is, we all have to be accountable for our actions, and that includes the things that we say. That includes the things that we say, because words are non-retractable. I didn't get an apology, nothing. It was more like a slap in the face. And I ain't gonna even discuss all the other little stuff that happened. And to be quite honest, it wasn't the first time that she approached me with some real, like, racist shit. She came to me one time before and was like, I watched a movie over the weekend and the dog's name was Shakira. Like, where? What's the name of the movie? Y'all let me know. Put it in the comments. Where is the movie at out there with the dog named Shakira? Let me know. Because I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. If anything, when people hear my name, because my name hold weight, okay? My big Kira, not the little one. Name hold weight. So usually people are like, oh, do your hips lie? Are you Shakira Shakira? But for you to say that you watched a movie and a dog's name was Shakira, please, please. Anyway, y'all can't understand, like, y'all just don't understand how bad. Because I know I had already been talking about previously, I want another job, and I wasn't really actively looking at that time. But now, when I get back in town, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's all the way up. It's all the way up. It's like speak to my lawyer up. For real. Like I'm about to be out of there. But so yeah, that's what happened at work. Like I said, I'm also going through some things like in my personal life that I will not speak on. But it's just it gets hard. It does get hard. And it's just like you see things going on around you and you don't have the answers or the control over the situation because it may not be happening to you directly, but you're impacted by what's going on. So life is definitely lifing right now for me. It's definitely lifing. Um, and so I've really been focusing on or trying to focus on taking care of me. Because at the end of the day, if I don't take care of me, if I don't consider me, then who will? Who will? So like I said, I've been doing the therapy thing. I have started back exercising because I was doing that before. I did it for a good 3 weeks and I was like, I'm tired. I'm tired. And I just quit. But I'm like, no, I can't quit on me. When I do it, I feel good about it. Like I feel good in my spirit. I feel good in my body. I feel good in my mind. So I said, let me get back to doing what's good for me because if I'm good to myself, then I can be good to others. So that's what I've been up to. Yeah, it hasn't been, I've been lazy, ain't feel like recording. It's just been like I've been going through. So to sit up here and be talking, it wasn't top priority. But I definitely did want to come to you guys and let you know what's been going on or whatever. Um and just to let y'all know it's gonna be a little hiatus, a little break. We're gonna come back with season two. I was supposed to have guests. It's just been so much going on. It's just been so much going on. And so I want to come back better because a lot has been happening. Not all bad. Like I've gotten some partnerships and stuff like that. So good things have been happening, you know. Um like becoming an ambassador and stuff like that of certain brands and stuff. So good things have been happening most recently, but I do need to take the time off to make sure that I'm okay because I do hold in a lot when it comes to how I'm feeling about certain things and like I said I need to take care of me. I need to make sure that I'm good. On a higher note, what else? Before I move on, what else? It's spring. Is the weather is changing. I done planted a lot of um food. Y'all know that's what I do. It's my time. It's gardening time. You know that brings me peace. Me putting seed in the dirt and watching it grow, like, and incorporating that in my spiritual life. Trying to pray more, listen to word more in my free time. Like, even when I'm working, like, put your headphones in, listen to the word, because sometimes, not even sometimes, but just like we feed our bodies in the natural, we need a spiritual feeding too. Our spirits be out here starving, looking for a word, looking for some inspiration, you know? And I may not be the most, I'm not religious anymore. I've moved away from that. And I'm not the most spiritual person, but I do have connection with God. I do speak to God. I want to get back to a place where I can hear the voice of God, like, guiding me and leading me in a direction that I need to go. So I'm working on that too. I want to work more on meditating, just taking the time to just block out the noise. Because a lot of times when there's a whole bunch of noise going on, we are distracted from our purpose and the things that we are supposed to be doing. So I'm learning to level it out, like learning how to block out the noise so I can hear and be aware of the things that I'm supposed to be doing. Besides all that, though, because it's all good. Life is going life, and as long as you're still alive, you're going to get through it. So that's for anybody out there that's going through something, because what I feel like I'm going through, somebody may be going through something 10 times worse. We will make it through. If we still here, we gonna make it through. Aubrey, can you keep it down in there? This is why I gotta go. This is why I need the studio. I need my studio room, and I'm working on that. That's why I'm like, I need to give this a break so I can get everything together. But yeah. So Summer Walker's new EP dropped out today. Did I say drop out? Damn. Summer Walker's new EP dropped today, and it's called Clear Two. I'm watching the fish. They acting up in there. But it's called Clear Two, and it's giving real sultry vibes. So I think it's called Clear Two Soft Girl. Oh, excuse me if I'm not mistaken. I listened to it at work, but I want to listen to it again, just so I can make sure I like what I like. It's giving good vibes though. Yeah, it's Soft Life. It's called Clear Two Soft Life EP. I definitely like the first song with J. Cole. He is like basically giving her inspiration and stuff like that, like just encouragement. Cause we be needing that. It be a lot. Like I always say this: the crazies is out there. Life is crazy right now, and a lot of people don't have the strength to make it through. So I also do encourage, like, if you going through and it's that bad, reach out to talk to somebody, because it could be a thin line between you being here and you being gone because you can't handle the things that are going on in your life. But Soft Life, the EP, I like it. It's 9 songs, it's about 28 minutes. And so far I like it. It's a couple songs on there I probably have to re-listen to. Because I'm like, I don't know, this sound kind of pitchy, like something off. But maybe that's the vibe that she was giving. Y'all know I like Summer. I love Summer Walker. Um, but yeah, that's the new music that dropped today that I was excited about. Cause y'all know I'm a music girl. I'm a music girl, and I love it. Music gets me through. I had forgot about Tiana Taylor album, not the last one, but the one before that. That one got me through in 2020. That one got me through in 2020. Um, I was going through a separation from my man because I felt like I wasn't being heard. Matter of fact, the 2020 album was the last one. Yeah, the 2020 album was the last one that she came out with. So, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, 2020 was the last one that she came out with. And Concrete, Still, and Bear With Me was like songs that I had on repeat constantly. Concrete and Still mostly because I felt that shit. Like I felt that shit deep, deep, deep. That shit helped me get through. But I don't know. I don't think that it was any other new music that came out that I wanted to talk about. Just basically life. Life. Not Life Jennings, but just life period. And we gonna get through it, y'all. So yeah, when I come back, when I come back, probably after the summer or maybe the end of summer, because when I first dropped, I dropped in August. August was my first episode. And so here we are in the middle of May, almost in June, and I've been doing this for almost a year. So I do want to just take some time to reflect on everything, get everything in order, get my mind right, get my spirit together, get my life, and I want to come back and be able to give you guys what you deserve of me. And that's the very best. Because it ain't no half stepping. Ain't no almost don't count. All right. So, anyway, I thank you guys for joining me today. I know I ain't talk about much. I ain't really talk about much. I got in my business just a little bit. Um, yeah. Thank you guys for being supportive, for being day ones, people that come back consistently and listen. It's let me tell y'all, so many people listening in different countries and stuff like that, which has blown my mind. And I'm happy that I'm able to reach other countries besides the US. Like to see that, I'm like, wow. After the US is Germany. Like people is really listening all over. And so I really appreciate you guys. And I love you for the support. So I am going to take a little break. And when I come back, it's going to be business as usual. So, again, thank you for joining me for this episode. This is episode, I want to say 19. Tried to make it to 20, but this is episode 19, and we are going on a little hiatus to get me together. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you back when I come back. Not only the podcast, okay, because the podcast is going on a break, but Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Capturing Kara. That's my day to day. I've been vlogging. So right now I think I got like two videos up there. I'm editing a third one to go up there. So my vlogging is not going to stop. Just the podcast recordings for a little bit. So if you want to just see what I've been up to in the meantime until we get back to the podcast and talking about everybody else's business and everything that's going on, make sure that y'all subscribe. It's Capturing Kara on YouTube. Also, we on TikTok. I'm gonna leave everything in the description. Just make sure that you subscribe and all that good stuff. But until next time, keep that thing on you and y'all be safe out there. Keep you first. The fuck?